Speaking of things that are ready or not ready right now, one other game that's we've gotten an update for, and it's not a good one, is Skull and Bones, the Ubisoft pirate game.
The game that we keep
Uh,
thinking exists and doesn't exist and then actually exists again, but no, it actually doesn't exist and now it exists.
it exists in our hearts. Narav Gandhi at GameLuster wrote, according to sources familiar with inner workings at Ubisoft, who has not asked not to be identified, the ship combat adventure title Skull and Bones has to restart development from scratch a second time just a few months ago. Our source has told us that the new alpha build is very similar to Microsoft's popular multiplayer pirate game, Sea of Thieves, and uses a first-person point of view when they're in the ship, but turns to third person when you exit the ship. They also said that the game is pretty early stages right now, and even using many untextured boxes, so there's no way it'll be done in time for the 2021 launch, and likely not even until 2022. Adam, first off, are we ever going to see Skull and Bones?
We probably will, but I hope we don't.
Why?
Because I don't think it's going to be good. And even if it's good, it's not going to be nearly what we want it to be. You already said it straight when you're like, oh, it's going to be first person on the ship, but it'll be third person when you get off the ship. This is a message to Ubisoft. You guys have one job with this game. Make Black Flag again, just without assassinations. That's all you had to do. Copy everything that you made, take out the Assassin and Templar shit, and just make it pirates. That's all 100%. You had to do. You could have literally taken the same map of Black Flag, said this takes place 20 years before Black Flag happens, and just get...
it doesn't even take place in Black Flag.
Jack... I was about to say Jack Black. I'm like, wait, nope.
You could be Jack Black.
I mean,
Jack Black's not doing anything right now.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it.
Jack Black.
You're Jack Black.
Get on the phone.
Senior the 14th. I don't fucking know. So you're Jack Black the pirate, and you're sailing the high seas in the exact same world as Black Flag takes in, and you go have a blast just plundering shit. It's not that hard. The fact that they've had to restart this twice, is really a poor representation of how clearly they saw the license to print money and just tried to and figure they could just do whatever they wanted with it, and without realizing that, oh, we have to actually make a good game that we should probably... Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is the thing. It boggles my mind that they're having this much trouble with it. You literally already made a Skull and Bones. It's called Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You know, you've got it there. The gameplay, like, everybody loved it. If you just said, hey, we made basically Black Flag without Assassin's Creed. It is just an original pirate story. You know, you're going around on your ship, and, like, yeah, it would be awesome. You can just make it like some generic pirate story. You're working on this crew, you get this heist, you basically, your captain betrays you, and now you have to start with a rinky-dink boat, and you climb your way to becoming like a renowned pirate, and you get revenge. Boom, your story is done, your gameplay is basically...
You would even make it lead into Black Flag somehow and connect it to Assassin's Creed, because, hey, you're already copying the game as it is, you can just make it match. And it'll make people feel cool about, like, oh shit, that's the guy, and it'd be like a cool way to end it. And then, yeah, you can just kind of... Because you know that if they made an actual Skull and Bones game, assuming it ever comes out, there's going to be Assassin DLC for it. There are going to be 100%. Some Assassin's Creed costumes. So you might as well tie it in.
Nah, I don't want it to touch the Assassin's Creed Black Flag at all. But honestly, like, I don't understand how they're having this much trouble. And, like, they're trying to copy Sea of Thieves. Like, I'm not saying it, like, I know Sea of Thieves came out rough, and I know it's improved drastically. But, like...
Who's talking about Sea of Thieves?
Sorry?
Who's talking about Sea of Thieves?
Exactly, right?
Like I'm not trying to be a dick.
No,
let's be honest. Like, who in the industry is really talking about Sea of Thieves? So why copy it?
It has a player base. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It has a player base who are dedicated to it, but it's not capturing the world by storm in that sense. So I think to make another live service game where it's like, hey, be a pirate with your friends, like, no, that kind of sucks, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, we wanted the Black Flag game again. That's what we wanted. We just didn't want assassins. We just wanted straight pirates. That's all it had to be. And they're trying to make it something it's not, and that's the problem.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, Black Flag was an okay Assassin's Creed game, but an amazing pirate game that was kind of, you know, hamstrung by the whole Assassin's Creed part. And I think that if they just made that game again without it, like, that's all it needs. Just make an original story. You've got the assets, you've got the maps. Like, I mean, I'd like to see a bit more work put in than that, but, like, You've got the skeletal frame. Like, how are you having to go to the drawing board so many times?
Yeah, yeah. Pro tip, Ubisoft. Here's a little bit of advice from me, and believe me, I probably know more about this project than you guys do seem to because you've already failed at it twice. Give it up and just get these guys who apparently can't make a video game to save their lives right now to just remaster Black Flag and put that out because it's probably the best option you have at this point.
Hmm.
I'm actually being a bit of a dick here intentionally because look, like this was the easiest layup I think I've ever had a video game developer make, and they can't even do it. So like,
Yeah.
I'm actually annoyed. Like I'm not usually pissed off by a developer when it has something to do with the games itself because like I'm mad at CD Projekt Red, but not because of Cyberpunk. I'm mad at their business decisions. I'm mad at Ubisoft and Activision and all these companies, not because of the games they make, except EA, that's different. But it's because of their business practices. Ubisoft was skull and bones though. Because I'm mad at Ubisoft for different reasons, but this one makes me legitimately mad because it's a game that should be so much fucking fun, and they can't do it somehow.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe nobody else has sat there and been like, man, this game has been canceled and redone so many times. Fuck it. Let's make our own. Let's, like, somebody else step in and do this. Like, just go for it. I don't even care at this point.
Yeah. You have the blueprints. You've made a game. It's been proven successful. Everyone's wanting it. And like you said, it's an easy layup, and they just tripped and fell flat on the ground.
Like, who could we think of that could make a better pirate game right now? Like, who would be a great, like, thing for it at this point? I'd love to have a Sucker Punch do a pirate game right now after seeing what they did with Ghost. Can you imagine like that pedigree right now with a pirate license?
Yeah, I could definitely see. Yeah, that would be a good one to have.
Like that's the immediate one, but there's so many other projects they'd be doing first, so there's no way.
Yeah, there's a ton that would do like an awesome job. Like,
hell, let's even get Naughty Dog on it. They already do Uncharted. It's pretty close to pirates.
No, I think you need something with a little bit more of an open world for a pirate game.
I don't know. An Uncharted like pirate game sounds like a lot of fun because instead of you finding the treasure, you're acquiring the treasure.
It's a prequel to Uncharted.
Exactly. See, that's the actual Uncharted 5. It's actually you playing as Magellan or something.
Yeah. No, I think like you could get. There's a ton of people you can get to do it. Like you can get Riot to do it. You could get. Yeah, Riot's the one that. Oh no, it's Respawn. Respawn, sorry. The guys who made Star Wars, like they could do that one. There's like a ton that are just I can't. And like you said, Sucker Punch would be an awesome one. Even Insomniac, if we're going that route. But yeah, I like it's a ton. And it's funny because pirates is such an untapped market. Like, and that's the thing I was thinking about this when I said the story. Is like, it's really cool that we're moving past the like not generic, but like the stuff that we've seen all the time. Like, it's cool that we're now getting Viking games and we're now getting samurai games and we're getting pirate games. Like, I'm liking that we're exploring these other genres because the whole zombie and military kind of thing was getting kind of stale.
Oh, it's okay. There's gonna be like 50 more.
Yeah, for sure.
We won't be getting a pirate game because apparently Ubisoft can't make one. So.
Oh no, we'll be getting a pirate game just eventually, and it won't be good.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. I think we're going to get one because they put so much money into it. They might as well put something out, but I think it's going to be so bad.
Yeah.
I'm praying for 6 out of 10s at this point with this game.
No, I mean, I'd love the game. I'd love to be proven wrong. Like, I'd always rather have a good game I'd rather be wrong and have a good game than be right about a bad game. So I'm hoping for, but I'm not expecting a good game.
Yeah, I can't expect much at this point, given the development cycle of this has been like probably worse than Duke Nukem Forever at this point.
Dude, imagine if we had a BioWare pirate game.
Yeah, I would have been happier with that like 10 years ago, but BioWare has not been on the best of terms with me, so I'm not 100% behind that right now. I mean, I may be enjoying the Legendary Edition right now of Mass Effect, but that's also because it's 3 games that I already know are good, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm depressed now.